Hey guys, today I'm gonna tell you what happened in that Geometry Dash DIY. Okay guys, I know it might look sloppy, but the reason is because I have this thing called a fine motor disability, and it's common. A lot of people probably have this, but I am one of those people. And guys, I don't really have the ability to be able to like draw neatly. Like let's say I'm drawing a picture of some sort of car, like a Camaro or something that was back from 1960s, and I try drawing that, and I don't get the hang of it because I have that kind of disability to where I don't draw neatly. And it's like the same thing with my artistic skills, and that's why they call it a fine motor disability, because you can't go neatly. I mean, I can try, but it doesn't work. And I also can try it's the same thing with my handwriting. That's why it's so sloppy. And I was born with it. I didn't know until my mom told me. She told me that my doctors diagnosed it when I was a baby. She never told me until this year, but I found out about it. Okay, so here's the definition. It's just a specific learning disability that affects a person's handwriting ability and fine motor skills. Problems may illegible handwriting, inconsistent spacing, poor spatial planning on paper, poor spelling, and difficulty in composing writing, as well as thinking and writing at the same time. And yeah, that's what I have. And also, I have a learning disorder. And it means like when you try to do your work, you don't really understand it because it's just more like when you're trying to do your work. Like, I mean, you could try, but that doesn't. You don't really understand how to do it. And this is what this means. And I have this kind of disability. That's why, if you guys are wondering whenever you guys ask me questions in the comments, or if I tell you something that I don't know, it's because I don't understand it. Like, I don't know how to say it. Like, I mean, I can pronounce it, I just don't really know what it means. And, like, I can't really work independently. I mean, I'll try, but it's pretty hard because people with that kind of disorder, it's kind of harder for them to focus. Like, I mean, they can focus, but they just can't, like, really figure it out without help. I mean, I know everybody has to have help. It's probably normal, but I do have it, and if you guys are wondering why, that's just the reason. And this is what it means, even though I just told you, but this is the definition from Google. Like that other one I showed you about the fine motor, but this is the definition of a learning disability from Google. It says a condition giving rising difficulties in according knowledge and skills to the level expected to those of the same age, especially when not associated with a physical handicap. So yeah, and guys, I know this was a letter about the DIY Geometry Dash, but guys, to be honest with you, this is really hard to design. I couldn't really get it, and I can show you it right now. If you guys can see, I don't know if it's gonna show, but I didn't really add any color because I didn't really want to take too long, and that's what it looks like. You can't really see the front, but if you guys notice when you watch the video, it's pretty sloppy. And I'm not making fun of it on my own. It's just the reason why it's so sloppy. Like, because of those two disorders, and a learning disability actually affects the reason why you don't have that artistic ability. Because you don't understand how to draw. Like, I'm not a very good artist, and I'm not saying that to be rude about myself. I'm just saying because it's just the truth. And like I asked my mom it because I was asking her, why is my handwriting so sloppy? After all the years I've tried to get good. But it didn't work, and I had to ask her, and it did not go out well about what my handwriting looks like. And I have an IEP in school. I'm an 8th grader. Guys, I don't look like an 8th grader because my face is just still little from when I was a baby. But, guys, honestly, I'm telling you guys the truth right now, and I'm not making it up. I don't even know how I got this. All I know is that I was born with these kind of disabilities. The reason that the learning disability affects your fine motor skills is because not only you can't understand, it's because your fine motor disability is the same thing, it's just with artistic skills. You don't really understand how to do it, like I just said, and you just don't get it. Like, you have to have help because it looks too sloppy. But the reason I didn't ask was because I didn't want any distractions in my videos, and I thought I was gonna get it on my own. And sometimes I can get it neat. It's just and I know, guys, that doesn't matter. It's just the fact that people are disliking it because I'm guessing because of the skills I had. But I don't blame them. Even though the comments weren't turned on like that, it just was 3 dislikes and 2 likes. And the reason whenever you see the video, there's 3 is because I subscribed to my own, because I didn't have a problem with it. And I'm pretty sure those people who had the thumbs up were supporting me more better, even though it might have looked sloppy. But I know they weren't trying to be rude about it, because thumbs up is not about they don't like it. And I'm not saying they were being rude. I'm just saying that they were just trying to give me a thumbs down because of my abilities. Or I'm not saying that is the case. I was just assuming because I don't really know what else is wrong besides the camera falling in the video. And guys, I really don't think you guys should dislike this video, because this isn't a video just to like what it's like. This is just information. And I know you guys are thinking, why am I making letters about this? It's just because if you're confused, and I know you guys might not all want to hear about what's wrong with it, and I know you guys might know about these disabilities, but guys, you just need to understand more. Like, I know some of you guys that are probably giving me more support, because you're being nicer about it. You're not being like full on saying some trash about it. I ain't saying that any of you guys who don't like these videos are. But some people just don't like it. I mean, I don't have a problem with it. I'm just saying. And for the people who don't like these videos, well, the geometry dash one is what we're focusing on right now, but it's just because that's why. And it's not an excuse either. And I'm not saying that, because I have a disability. No. You know, the definition of it isn't an excuse. Because if I was making an excuse, I'd be saying I can't. Like, I cannot. But I'll try. It just doesn't work because of these disabilities. And I know I've said I wanted to teach you guys some skills in those card books, which I know you guys might not remember it because it's in one of the older videos, but I only said that because I've been wishing to become a mechanic since I was probably 6, because as soon as my grandpa bought a Pontiac and sold it and got a Camaro, I love it so much that I ended up liking cars, and then I wanted to start building them. Well, not building them, but like fixing them. And my uncle delivered me these catalogs, book catalogs that had lots of parts in them and things about them. And I do watch videos about mechanical skills and classic car driving, and I do love classic cars. Because the reason I like classic stuff so much is because I just like learning about the past, even though it was harder back then. And I know some of you guys might not care, but honestly, it's because we have this newer technology now, and we never even seen those older cars because we weren't around. And that's why I know not everybody likes them, but that's why most people or some people do, because they never had that before, or it's just because they like it for some reason. Yeah, and I only like it because I just like the way their style is more, and I mean, I like new cars. I just feel like being more like in the back in the day, even though that was harder to live like because there wasn't very much electricity and electronics. I know in the 90s and 80s there was, but I'm talking about like in the early 1900s there wasn't. Which that's only because it's not because they didn't know how to. It's just the fact that they didn't have the right supplies, and they didn't have the supplies to do it. Like, what I mean is, like, they didn't have supplies to make an Xbox. Which means, like, let's say, whatever you need to make an Xbox, then they didn't have it. Like, because, I don't know why they didn't have it, but people mostly say that that's why. And I know, guys, this doesn't really have anything to do with the video, but I, for some reason, started talking about it because of my abilities. I actually started trying to draw those kinds of things because of how much I like them. But seriously, guys, that is the reason why it looks so sloppy. And guys, and like I said, the reason this isn't a unlikable video is because this is like more informational. But you guys can do that if you want to. I'm just saying that it's just not. I'm only posting this on YouTube just to let you guys know what's going on. And like I said, guys, I know you guys don't understand why, or you might not know why I'm doing this, which is only so you guys know what's going on. And you guys might know, like, if you're thinking, how is he not drawing that neatly? It's honestly probably that, or he's not trying. And that's not the right answer. It's not because I'm not trying, it's because it's just harder for me to do that. And like I said, some of you guys might be thinking, well, he might need some help. Well, like I said, I have a learning disability, which means when people try to help me, it's kind of harder for me to understand it. And I didn't really want it to be like that because it was my design. And I'm not saying because I'm just trying to be rude saying, oh no, you can't help. It's just because when I get people in my videos, my sister always wants to come in and start bugging me. Like if you guys seen some of my videos, we're fighting. And yeah. But guys, that's the end of this video. I hope you guys understand it a little bit better. And yeah, guys, I gotta go. And I also did just make a video, Snipper 3D. And I've only started to do that because I was trying to get more gaming. And you guys might be confused why there's a screen recorder, record button that's recording us right now on the screen. Well, I don't have the app that doesn't show that. I just have the one. It still records the screen, but it doesn't record the whole. It doesn't record without it. But I know you guys might be thinking, how am I supposed to do that? Well, I don't know how people did that, but I just figured out. My friend told me I could download this app. And you guys, yeah, I just wanted to start becoming a gamer. I don't really do Xbox streaming like that because I do have a streamer app. It's just not letting me sign in. If you guys like to see this, please make sure to like, subscribe, and smash all those like buttons for my videos. And guys, I only make so many videos at a time compared to my friend's channel. Well, that's only because he just really like sending them out as quickly. But the reason I do is because I have so many ideas put in mind. And I know you guys might be thinking like, why can't you just save those? Well, it's because I might forget about them. And I know you guys might want to see them. Even though you guys usually want to tell me what you want to see. But nobody has been really commenting me on that. The only thing I've gotten is like, nice job. No one has told me yet. And I've heard that you can actually play Mortal Kombat XL on a mobile. I think I'm going to try doing that for the next video. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Please make sure to turn on all post notifications. Let people know what's going on with this. And if you guys would like to share this with your friends, you guys can. But I gotta go. Peace out.